Hello and welcome back to the channel, glad you made it. And in this video we will take a look at reversals, long distance ops, the easy infrastructure setup, and of course where to get the system from. As you have seen in the background, I joined the Minecraft server I just started a few seconds earlier, and therefore the system is currently busy loading and initializing itself and the control network. This all happens automatically, no input from us users is needed. Okay, I took the freedom to skip ahead a little while, and now that the system has initialized itself, our next step is to open our favorite web browser and visit the web app. In here we choose the layout player and proceed with loading the correct layout. Alright, what you can see there is basically the top-down view on our shunting yard. Our goal is to get over to the wagon and couple it to the locomotive. To do so, we need to switch directions a few times in order to navigate to it. The web app will automatically guide us through it, we just follow its instructions. We start off by placing the start marker followed by our intended destination, which in this case is the wagon. And after that, we simply hit search route and the web app will analyze the tracks and find us our route. It then notifies us that we need to make a reversal. This is indicated by the yellow box. We acknowledge it, press send to controller and wait for the web app to show us the green go indicator. Now all tracks are set correctly and we can head over into our game. Let's get into our locomotive, don't forget to shut the door, and go over the switch. Normally, immersive railroading would use amazing sounds, but in this case I recorded without desktop audio, so bear with me. Notice how slowly I go over the switches. In some circumstances I noticed the potential for derailing when you head over the switches too quickly. So I personally stick to 2 or 3 kilometers an hour. As you can see, there's our next switch that we have to take care of. To do so, we visit back into our lovely web app, and then we just follow the instructions given by the web app earlier, which was to head over to the marked start and then hit search route again. And when we do this, it gives us the same message. This is because we have to do the same procedure again. So we hit send to controller, wait for our green indicator light, and then we head over into the game and go where the web app marked our next point, which in this case is indicated by the blue bubble. Let's head over there. Great, this is the last switch we have to pass over in order to get to our wagon. Since we arrived at the blue circle, we just follow the instructions given by the web app previously, which was to arrive at our marker and then hit search route again. Now this time we don't have an indicator and we just proceed with sending the instructions to the controller awaiting our green go indicator. Wonderful, now we can finally couple our wagon. And here we have it. The wagon is finally coupled to our locomotive. And would you look at this, even the pig is happy about it. Great, this is the first part completed. Now that you have seen the reversals and the navigation system of the web app, our next thing to do is to see long-distance operations. In order for me to demonstrate this, I choose to head over to a yard far, far away. Now, to the disappointment of some, it's really a yard, not a galaxy. Since we don't have any reversals on our route this time, we also don't have an indicator for it. We send the instructions to our signal box and await our green go indicator. And this is the whole route. Qualifies as long distance, I imagine. Let's get straight to our locomotive. Now this journey will take us a little while, so feel free to skip ahead. And here we are, finally arriving at our destination. Now one thing left to do is to take a look at the infrastructure. We start with our signal box. In here you can see the advanced computer that's running the controller code. Directly beneath it there's a wired modem. And there we have a 3x3 chunk loader. You have, and that's important, click the chunks in order to set them to loaded. If you don't do this, they look like the blue ones above. So make sure to have them loaded. Then the next thing is to view the radio tower. For that purpose, I trace the network cable all the way to the transmission tower. Let's head up there. The transmission tower is comprised of an advanced computer and a wired modem beneath it. This computer runs the repeater code. You can find this in the tutorial in the web app. You also have to put in two modems. One is the wired modem beneath it, and the other, and that's important, is an Ender modem. An Ender wireless modem. It doesn't have to be on top, but I guess for a radio tower it makes sense. Alright, now let's quickly take a look at the switches themselves. Luckily for us, we are in a shunting yard, and that means we have multiple ones to inspect. Let's view the first one. They're all built the same. They are comprised of a normal computer, doesn't need to be a fancy one, and ideally that's being placed underneath the switch, but you can also connect it up with redstone. This code is the switch code, and that's available from within the web app. Also, these computers are connected with a regular wireless modem. Doesn't need to be a fancy one. And of course, we have a chunk loader. In case of the switches, I personally choose to go with the single chunk loaders and place one besides each switch computer. Also make sure to right-click them and set its central chunk to loaded. Also, one more nice trick, you can hit F3 and G simultaneously in order to bring up the debugging view. This allows you to see the chunk borders and therefore helps you to ensure that your computers are within the reach of the loaders. And the final question to answer, how to use the system. Now, this isn't just a me show, and therefore I'm using some mods. You can easily get your Minecraft up and running by opening up CurseForge and create a new profile. In this case, I just give it an example name, but you can choose any name you want. And after that, I select the Minecraft version 1.16.5. This is because this version supports immersive railroading. It isn't necessary. The system will also work with vanilla tracks and various other train mods, but I personally choose to go with immersive railroading simply because I know it and it's great. First thing that I install is ComputerCraft. ComputerCraft is necessary for the in-game code to be executed. You don't have to have any knowledge whatsoever, because the code will be provided by the web app itself. I have a number of videos already on the channel showcasing this part of the system. Also, we need the chunk loaders. This is simply because we need to keep the computers loaded. Sadly, that's a Minecraft behavior I have no influence about. And then we go with immersive engineering as well as immersive railroading. As I said, you can use the system with vanilla tracks as well, and also with a number of other mods, as long as the switches accept a redstone signal that is being outputted by the computers. And that's really all there is to it. Now we can hit play and have fun. As I said earlier, there are a number of videos already on the channel showcasing the whole system. It would be nice if you could help me spread the word, and thanks for watching. See you next time.